Hello you guys, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday. I thought we would spend a couple of days together. I now go into the office on Tuesdays, so kind of some changes. Actually, I think that one of the last times that I vlogged during the week, I went in on a Tuesday. Anyway, I thought that we would spend the next few days together, basically, is all I'm really saying. It is like 7:30. Whoa, it's early. It feels like I should be getting ready for work, actually. The time just changed and I'm not used to it being this early, so I have an hour before I actually have to get ready for work. But I was gonna make myself a latte because I really want one. P's crying because he wants to go on his walk, so we'll take him shortly as well. And we're just getting started with the day. So good morning and welcome to the vlog, and we'll see what we get up to this week. All right, it is now like 1:45 and I feel like I've wasted a lot of time today, unfortunately. Basically what's been going on is I actually took some time away from work because I have not been having like the best time with my breathing lately. So I was gonna try to go to the doctor and like see if maybe they could give me a prescription, or I don't know, see if there's something wrong with my lungs. If you guys don't already know, I have asthma. I got sick when I was in Washington with my family, and so I just kind of wanted to see if there's like anything else that I should be doing. I went to urgent care and the line was so long. After an hour of waiting, there were still multiple people ahead of me, and I was just like, I'm kind of wasting time. I'm also like slowly getting better. So at this point, like maybe I should have come in a couple of days ago when I was feeling really bad. But at this point, I feel like they're just gonna be like, yeah, just wait it out. So I didn't want to spend the time and money. So I decided to just go home, which is so dumb that I have to even think about that, honestly. But it is what it is. That's like the state of what we live in right now. So anyway, I'm back home now. I also picked up food on the way home because I was just like so hungry. And I'm back home and I think I'm just going to plop on the couch here. P just came to join me, even though I opened the door, but he wanted to be with me. And I think I'm going to get a couple of things done. I have a bunch of tasks that are overdue at work. In fact, I have 338 that are just categorized in one way. I think I have like close to 600 total past due, plus I have like 200 due today. So I want to like knock a bunch of these out so that I have things just like working for me without me even having to like do any work, if that makes sense. There's like a lot of automations at work that I can add in. So I want to do that. And then I think while I do that, I'm going to just watch some TV because it's stuff that I like don't need to be on the phone for. And then after that, I think maybe we'll either do some editing or some reading, because those are like the two things that I really have to do today. Let's just get to it. Let's do some work. I think we'll slowly be feeling better, but breathing's just not been the best lately. It's the end of the workday. It's 5:30, which is crazy because it feels like it's like 10 p.m. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day reading for a little bit. I technically have probably like 4-ish hours left of the book. Will I get through it tonight? Probably not, because if I read for 4 hours, that would put me to 9:30. So in theory, yes, I could. However, I get distracted, as you guys already know. But good news is I already finished a video, which is fantastic because now I'm ahead of the game for tomorrow. I also had a chance to watch some TV. I got a lot of work done today. Yeah, it's been honestly like a pretty decent day. Ryan just got home. P went to go say hi to him and the whole thing. They're like playing in the bedroom. And P did so well on his walk today. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I'm sure I've mentioned it at some point on this channel, but P is a very reactive dog, like very reactive. Does not like other animals. Loves humans, loves babies, loves children, loves adults. Any human loves. Another dog, not necessarily. I mean, he likes smaller dogs, but any bigger dog, especially like a German Shepherd, he's not about it. Today, we went on our walk. There were like 5 different big dogs that normally he would react at, like German Shepherds, Doodles, Goldens. He did fantastic. We've really been working on it a lot, and it just like was one of those days where all of the training clearly was working. So anyway, I'm just gonna upload this video right now. I'm waiting for it to finish. Oh, it just finished exporting. Oh my gosh. He is big time playing with this carrot. Do you enjoy that? Ryan just gave him a carrot and that just made his whole day. So I'm gonna upload this video right now and then I'm gonna read, and I think that's kind of what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. All right, just as suspected, Ryan and I were talking and then he was like, oh, actually, let's finish It, because we've been watching It Part 2 in like little pieces. We watched It Part 1 on Halloween and then we got to Part 2 and we haven't like consistently watched it in like one sitting. We've been watching it in multiple and we only have an hour left. So we're gonna watch that and then we will get to reading. This is why I never finish books when I say that I'm gonna finish them, because I'm like, oh yeah, I have 4 hours and I can finish it by 9:30 p.m. except I'm actually gonna take an hour to watch a movie. Anyway, let's go watch our movie. Hello you guys, good morning. It's Tuesday and today is an in-office day. I just got ready. This is my new outfit actually. I've shown you guys in a vlog before, but this is the new sweater that I got. Let me show you the pants. These are the pants. I really like them. They're both of them, all two of them. They're from Target. They have this sweater in a couple of different colors and this brown color I just like totally fell in love with. But I just finished getting ready for work. He's wanting to play a little bit. Hi, sweetie. Now that we go into work on Tuesdays, the traffic has not been nearly as bad. Just got his frisbee from him. Whoa. Yeah, the traffic hasn't been as bad. So it says it's only gonna take me like 45 minutes right now, which is crazy because normally it takes me like almost an hour and a half. So I actually think I might leave early, but then if I leave too early, I'm gonna get there at like 7:30. So I think I'm gonna play with P for a little bit and then we're gonna head out to the office. I wanted to kind of like read for a little, but I think I'll get a little bit more joy out of playing with him. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys, say hello, because usually in office days I don't check in very much, so I'll likely see you guys after work. Hello you guys, it is after work. It is 7:15 p.m. I had a kind of a long work day, I'm not gonna lie. My throat is feeling a lot better. My chest is feeling a lot better. With going into the office, I had a couple of meetings. I have some meetings tomorrow, but I did have a productive work day, which was really nice. I also came home and I had my dinner. I've been trying to like cook healthier meals. So today I had, actually, I think I showed this in a previous vlog. Similar food. I had chicken, sweet potato, and some broccoli. It was delicious. And I didn't vlog any of it because I was a little tired. So now we're home. I think I'm going to pick up a new book because I finished The Secret Messenger today. I ended up giving this book 3 stars. I think I might have mentioned that I was very close to DNFing it, but I ended up sticking it through and I really liked it. But 3 stars is I think where I was landing with it. My next book that I'm going to read is Caraval, and I don't know what it's about or how long it is or anything. I am continuing to do my knocking off 25 and 25. So I'm using my little spinner wheel, and Caraval is the next book that we're gonna read. But for now, I'm gonna go try to download the book and I'm gonna spend some time with P. He's here actually with me. And we're just gonna be a little bit cozy. I was gonna do a little walk today on my treadmill, but I'm gonna wait until maybe I've digested my food a little bit more. And if I don't feel like doing it, I have to get back on doing my workouts in the mornings because I've just not been doing them at all. And that's not healthy for me. So we have to figure that out. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, that's my rambling. I haven't rambled all day because I've been at the office, so it feels really good to talk to you guys. And I don't know, like a piece of me sometimes feels like it's missing if I don't get a chance to just like talk to you guys about my day, vent to you guys about what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the book and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello you guys. This morning I'm in a new location. I'm in Highland Park. This is actually where I used to live. I actually have to come over because for some reason my old roommate got some of my mail. I don't know how my address never got changed because I don't know, that doesn't even make sense. I haven't lived here in probably like 4 years or something like that, 3 years. Anyway, I'm here and I figured I'd get a coffee. I'm gonna go walk to my car really fast, try to find parking closer to her house, and there's a lot of loud noises, but I'm gonna go to my car now. I'm gonna go repark because my meter is expiring. I happened upon a meter that was already paid for, but now my meter is expiring and there's kind of like a miscommunication between me and her, and I thought she would be ready by 11, but I guess she's not. So I'm gonna wait for like 10 minutes, and honestly, if she needs to just open it and send me a picture, that's fine too. So we'll see, but I'm just gonna go to my car first, try to repark, and then we'll head back home after that. Alrighty, we are back at home and getting back to work things. We have actually like a bug guy coming today, which sounds so weird, but we just need a couple of little spots inspected. We're gonna do that, I think, after a couple of my meetings. So I actually have a meeting coming up at noon, then at 12:30, and then the bug guy is supposed to come around 1. Anytime between 1 and 3. So hopefully he comes at some point, sooner rather than later. It was actually like kind of nice to see my roommate, my old roommate. Her and I, like, we got along so well until we didn't. And I think that sometimes just happens with, she was the person that I lived with during COVID, and then she got a new boyfriend boyfriend and he was staying over a lot and that kind of thing. She also wanted to like keep the house but have me move out so her boyfriend could move in, because typically if you live with somebody and you want to move in with your boyfriend, you and your boyfriend are the ones who leave. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there was a lot of tension toward the end, but now that we have like no tension between us, or like no reason for there to be tension, it was kind of nice to just like talk to her and ask her how things are going. We each had pets. Obviously she knew P, and she at the time had a dog and a cat, and unfortunately both the dog and the cat passed away, but I was personally like really connected to them too because I lived with them. And so we were just talking a lot about our pets, and she got 2 new cats, and anyway, it was really, really sweet. So yeah, I think it was really nice for us to connect again. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work because I have only 15 minutes before I have those back-to-back meetings. And then once we're done with that, I think we're gonna have like more of a relaxing, like the first half of the day was kind of busy, the second half more relaxing. Luckily, a lot of like the busyness was a mix of work things, but also personal things, like having to leave to go over to Highland Park, which is not far, but you know, it's just like one extra task that I have to like leave for. So I'm gonna get to it and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, it's a lot later now, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. It is 2:40 and I called. I have like did I mention this already? I have a pest control guy coming today. He's somewhere between 1 and 3, but it's 2:40 right now. So I called and they just called me back to let me know that he is targeting to be here at 3, hopefully. I think what I'm gonna do is I have a couple of emails to send, maybe like just around 30-ish emails that I need to do. And I'm gonna like hard focus on doing that for the next 20 minutes, because once he comes, I need to make sure that P is not like going crazy and barking at him, but I need to also like talk to him, explain to him like what's going on in the house and that kind of thing. I want to make sure that I'm getting everything done before that. Honestly, today and even yesterday too, super productive days at work, but what that means is that I haven't really been checking in with you guys nearly as much as I normally do, so I apologize for that. But hopefully we'll have some more fun things happening throughout this week. I think sometime this week we're supposed to go see a friend because they're in town from New York. They're actually the same friends that I ran into when I was I hung out with them when I was in Rome, which is really cool. So last time I've seen them was in Italy. They're in town, and then also on Saturday we have a baby's birthday party, which is those presents that we got last vlog. So we'll need to wrap those and stuff too. But again, I'm gonna hyper focus here for a couple of minutes, maybe like 15-20 minutes, and then hopefully everything is good to go with the pest control people. That is the update, and hopefully we'll have some more updates soon. I also would really love to get more into my book because I started Caraval yesterday and I really like it so far. It feels like it's gonna be a pretty fast-paced read, so I want to get to more of that too. Hello you guys, it's been a second. I have not talked to you guys actually all day, so hi. It's actually already 2:30 right now. I am going to head off. I have to go to the pharmacy and pick up some new inhalers because I've been using my inhalers a lot and I usually get them annually when I do my physical, and I just haven't picked them up yet because I needed to send them to a new pharmacy. So I just got the text that they're ready. We're gonna go over there, pick that up, and then I think when we're back, I want to try to do some kind of workout. I'm feeling a little bit better in terms of like me being sick. I don't know if we want to do like a walk or a HIIT workout or what exactly I want to do, but I want to do something. I kind of want to get my body moving. So I think when we come back, we'll do that too. First and foremost, let's just go over. CVS is like, I think a couple of minutes away, like 10 minutes. So it should be a pretty quick trip, and then we'll see what else we do from there. That was probably one of the most exhausting experiences of my life. I literally spent over an hour at CVS trying to get my freaking inhalers because my insurance doesn't cover them, which is also just like, that's mind-boggling to me that something that I need to breathe is not covered by my insurance. But that's beside the point. That's already infuriating. Thank God for companies like GoodRx who have coupons, because I don't know how much this even would have been. It doesn't say on the receipt. It just says $85. But I got my bag looks crazy because I looked inside and it's all stapled, so it came apart, but got my inhalers finally. And that's the good news. So now we're gonna finally head back home, but I've wasted so much time in CVS today that I feel so unmotivated for anything else, but we have to get the motivation back. So we're gonna go home. Maybe we'll read a little bit. I think if we do something, it'll probably be like a walk because I don't really feel like doing something high energy right now. And then I can like watch TV or read while I walk. I think that could be kind of nice, but I'm just like so annoyed. Luckily, there was one pharmacist who was really nice and she was like, this is so frustrating. I don't know why it kept like reverting back to a different inhaler. And then she finally figured it out. Thank God. So this is like what I do on an annual basis. I just have to go in and basically argue with them to get the inhaler that I need so that I could breathe properly. And then it's always some random pharmacist who's like, oh my gosh, like it doesn't really matter. And it's like, no, like it does matter because it's life or death. Like if I can't breathe, like what? Anyway, rant over. I'm gonna head home. Thank God it's over with. I cannot believe how long that took, but we're back home. I am actually just taking out P's food. This is the food that P gets. He gets Blue Buffalo, and he specifically really likes the rice formula. Wait, rice formula? Fish formula, I think is what it's called. Fish and brown rice recipe. Why am I calling it formula? It's not formula. He's not a baby. Yeah, he's been eating this basically since he was a puppy. He used to have the chicken one, but he didn't really love that one. And then one time I randomly tried fish and he loved it. So anyway, I have to transfer this into this little thing. Then usually we keep that like tucked away. So it just like looks a little nicer, keeps it sealed because you can't reseal these bags. And then we slowly like put things into the automatic feeder. Also, when I'm done with this bag, you guys will see because I'll show you. He loves to take the bag and like play with it. I think I've shown you in a video before, but I'll show you again. Do you want to take it outside? Get it. Beep. I think we're all done now. Thank you. All right, time to put it away. Now that's all done, I need to check my email really fast. I was checking my email even when I was away from the computer, and I don't think I got anything, but I just want to verify. Not a single email. I was whoa, my hair is crazy right now. Sorry for that. I was super productive this morning. So now everything seems like it's done, which is great. I'm gonna close all this stuff down. I technically have some editing that I need to do, but after all of the chaos with CVS, I want to give myself a little bit of a break. So it's about 30 minutes until P gets fed. I think I'm gonna read for 30 minutes, and then once he's fed, I'll take him on his walk. I'll do maybe a little walk of my own, and then maybe we'll do some editing from there. That's the ideal plan. I don't really know how we'll actually execute the rest of the day, but I think that's gonna be what we aim for now. I'm gonna go into either the kitchen or the living room, and I'm gonna go read in there just to not be at my desk because I feel like I've just been at my desk for a lot of the day today. Even though you guys didn't see that, I was just doing a lot of my work here. I like to try to mix it up usually, but today, actually this whole week, I feel like I've been just planted here, which is good, and you know, it's nice to have a different change of pace or scenery sometimes. So let's go. Okay, I just got back from P's walk and I decided I'm going to do my walk. So I'm gonna set this up because I still have a bunch of things here from when I went to Washington. I also haven't put my laundry away yet, but I'm gonna do it today and that's why it's on the bed. But I think I'm going to read while I walk and maybe watch TV, like kind of a mix of the two. And then when I'm done, it's been a little bit chilly here, so I think I'm going to take a bath. And I'm so excited for that because I haven't taken a bath in a really long time. And it just feels really nice when like one, I'm kind of like still sick, and two, it's cold, it's fall, like it's kind of the perfect time. Let's go get changed so that we can do our walk, and I think we're gonna have like a pretty relaxing night. I think actually after my walk I'm gonna go pick up some food and then we'll go take a bath. That sounds crazy, but that's really what I want to do right now. Just a quick update, you guys. I ended up not taking a bath. I really wanted to. By the time I was done with my walk, I just kind of felt like I wanted to just take a shower and be done with it. It did feel really good to be moving my body again because I just kind of haven't since I got sick. Hi, P. P just came to join. Now come up. He always goes underneath the bed at night. And then, yeah, see. That's where he sleeps. He sleeps underneath the bed. And then halfway through the night, he'll come and join me, and then I'll be half asleep, not realizing it, and then I'll let him in, and then he'll take up the entire half of my side of the bed. It's a whole thing. Anyway, it's already almost 9 o'clock, so I think I'm going to go off to bed right now. I want to wake up early because I didn't do my editing, so I think I'm going to wake up at 5 to try to do that. And I also want to read more of my book because I'm really into it, but I just didn't read nearly as much as I thought I was going to today. I'm like 30% of the way through right now, but I feel like that's pretty good because I started it, I think yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't really remember, but it was very recent. Anyway, I'm going to get all set up here, and I am going to see you guys in the morning. Hello you guys, good morning, happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it's already Friday, I cannot believe it. Today I actually have no meetings on the calendar, which is such a nice feeling. I do have a lot of editing to do though. So I am going to edit right now. I also want to get into more of my book. So I think I have like 5 hours left. I really wanted to get through it, ideally before the weekend, but now with 5 hours left, I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll try our best. I really have to stop setting these types of goals for myself, or like maybe being more realistic about my goals, because this happens almost every video where I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna finish it by this day, and then it doesn't happen. But anyway, that's the reading update. We also have some plans with some friends. We have, I think I mentioned this already, but the friends who I saw in Italy, they're in town. They live in New York, but their parents live in our area, actually like maybe 10 minutes from us. So they're in town. They were just in the Philippines, and they came back here just to like see friends and then also go to the baby's first birthday on Saturday. So we're gonna see them. We're gonna have dinner and kind of hang out, maybe some ice cream. That's kind of what we did when we were in Europe too. It was like we would go get dinner and go get gelato. So we're gonna try to get tacos. That's what they really wanted. And then there's a really good ice cream place nearby, like the Highland Park area. I really love being in Highland Park, if you can't tell. And I just love how walkable it is. I just like miss the vibes. I definitely like how quiet my new neighborhood is. My new neighborhood, as if I haven't lived here for like 3 years, but I do miss Highland Park. So I'm really excited. And the ice cream place that's over in that area has this, I think it's ube brownie ice cream. It's so good. So maybe we'll get that too. That is the plan for today. Right now, like I said, I'm gonna just do some editing and then kind of hang out. Peace here with me too, as usual. He loves this little spot. Ryan bought him this little cot, and I didn't know if he was gonna like it, but he sits in it every single day for like hours on end. I think it kind of feels good on his back. Anyway, happy Friday. Let's get into the day. Morning you guys, happy Sunday. I failed to vlog at all yesterday because yesterday was a very weird day, which I won't be getting into, but just trust that yesterday was not a day for me to vlog, unfortunately. I did want to do more this weekend and it just didn't work out. We were supposed to go to the birthday party for my friend's baby's first birthday, and unfortunately we couldn't go because we still had like I still don't have my voice. I still have a little bit of a cough and I didn't want to get anybody sick. So we dropped off our presents with another friend that we saw on Friday. And then yeah, other than that, I spent some time with a friend. We went to a coffee shop to just grab coffee and chat, and then we got some lunch, which was really good. It was like this soft opening for this new restaurant, and yeah, it was good. Everything was gluten-free actually. We didn't know that until after we ate, and the only reason we knew was because it said something to that effect on somebody's shirt, and so we asked, and they were like, yeah, everything in here is gluten-free. So that was very interesting. Anyway, Ryan and I are gonna go grab some breakfast. We're gonna try, I think, a new place. It's kind of like a cafe restaurant, I believe. I don't know if it's like, I don't really know the deal. I don't know if it's like full service or if it's more like cafe vibes that serves breakfast, but we're gonna see. It seems like they have like really good breakfast, really good French toast, that kind of thing, and that sounds right up my alley this morning. I'm like craving something sweet, so I think I want to get some kind of like French toast or something. And we have no other plans today. Maybe we will go to the library or go to a bookstore. I've been wanting to go to a different Barnes & Noble that's like further out, so maybe we could do something like that. I don't know, it could be kind of fun. We'll see what we get up to. I don't know Ryan's plans, so I don't like, it all depends on like if he wants to do something, then we'll do that. If he doesn't, then maybe we'll do something like the bookstore or library. Oh, hi, you ready? Do you need a change? Okay, I'm just making sure before we go. Okay, well, Ryan's ready, so we're gonna head off, go get breakfast and some coffee. I really need coffee too. Hello again, you guys. It's like 10:30 right now, and I think I'm gonna go over to this Barnes & Noble that I saw online that is in the Thousand Oaks area. And that's pretty far from me. It's probably about an hour, but I've never really explored Thousand Oaks very much, and I feel like I've always been curious to explore it a little bit more. Today is such a beautiful day. It's 80 degrees out, and so I feel like it's kind of the perfect day to like walk around a bookstore, that kind of thing. I do, for some reason, really want to get Secret History by Donna Tartt. I don't know why I've been wanting to read that one as a physical book, but I do. So I think maybe we'll try to pick that up. Otherwise, I think we just kind of want to walk around. And there's nothing crazy happening. I am still reading my book on my Kindle, which is Caraval. I have like 2 hours left of this book, so maybe we'll also get to some reading on here. And I also want to just like explore a little bit of Thousand Oaks just to like see what's out there. And like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, when they are doing like more family building, they live out there, and I just am curious because I've never really hung out in that area. It's kind of like north of Malibu, if that makes sense. So I've hung out a decent amount in Malibu, but not up there. So it's gonna probably take me, let's see, I don't know what's in that little shopping area, by the way, but we're gonna just go for it. 50 minutes. So I think I may turn on an audiobook, and then that way we can, you know, listen for a little bit while we go. That's kind of it. That's what our day is gonna be like. When we come home, I don't know what we're gonna get up to, but we'll figure it out. Maybe go to like a park with P or something like that, because Ryan and I want to do something small. We're both like really tired today. Just yesterday kind of like took it out of us. Today we're feeling a lot better, but just tired. This is my way of like going and doing something different. This type of thing is what like rejuvenates me, whereas Ryan likes to like be in the house and like kind of get rest, play games, that kind of thing. We recharge in very different ways. So I'm gonna go. That way he has time to recharge at home too. And let's go explore some of Thousand Oaks. Hello. Oh my gosh, that was such a cool Barnes & Noble. Not cool, but like, what am I trying to say? Like, it was very lively. It's just like any other Barnes & Noble, except it kind of like the outside has the new logo or whatever, but the inside is like all of the old stuff, and it's not like super modernized, and it's like old school Barnes & Noble. It's really cute. I ended up picking up, can't really see it, Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'm actually very excited to read this. It doesn't look like it's that long, but it's actually almost 600 pages. The pages are like so thin that it makes the book look really thin. I almost picked up All the Light We Cannot See, but I got a little nervous on whether or not I was going to like that book because I've heard that it's a little slow. So I think I would rather borrow it. But this one I think I've always been intimidated by because it was written, I think, in 94. Is that true? Am I lying, you guys? Hold on. 92. It was born? It was written in 92, or published, I should say. So I don't know why that's always like made me nervous, but I've heard good things. So I'm excited to read this one. And I don't know, I've just been more into like the physical copies lately. I was kind of trying to see what else there is to do in this little area. Oh, there is a Brandy, dang. I really love stopping in Brandy, but I don't need anything. There's also a See's Candy. Very tempting, but I don't need anything from there either. The drive over here was actually not bad at all, but it is a lot warmer here. It's 80 degrees near the house, and it's like 85 here. So I think I'm going to head back home. I really think that it was like good that I got to come out here, and like, I don't know, it's been in the back of my mind for the last couple of weeks that I wanted to like come out here and just like do something a little different, even if it's just like the one activity, and it was really fun. Might as well like go see something different, even if I'm doing the same thing. Like, I could have just gone to the Barnes & Noble that's near my house. I know that Barnes & Noble, and I feel like, I don't know, I like to do something a little bit different, like to just see something a little different sometimes. Let's go back home, and then I think we're just gonna kind of casually hang out, read, hang out with Ryan, that kind of thing. He's probably playing video games, playing music, or napping, like one of those three things. So I think it's gonna be a pretty casual rest of the day. you guys. It's a little later now. It's already 9 o'clock. And as you guys know, I like to wake up early. So 9 o'clock is typically my bedtime, which sounds early, but when you're getting up at 5, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable bedtime. I did not end up finishing my book yet, but I do have an hour left still. So I'm gonna go take it to bed and see if I can finish it in bed. And then I still have Secret History right here ready to be read. So I'm actually so excited. I think I'm going to be starting this one in the morning. I couldn't be more thrilled. Anyway, the whole reason I picked the camera back up was because I wanted to end the video here and say goodnight to you guys, goodbye to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending the entire week with me. I feel like this week was kind of weird. I feel like I had some good days, some bad days, but like that's life, and we're just gonna have good days and bad days. Like I don't know what else to say about it, but I appreciate you guys for being here with me, and as always, just like letting me talk with you guys, letting me have this space, and hopefully you guys have a little bit of a space here too, and like feel like if you're going through something or if you need anything, my comments are always open. So anyway, thank you guys again so much. I seriously appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.